What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Subscriber die trying. You see the thumbnail. Is it culture or is it culture? I.e., when people say it's black culture, that's the reason for these type of problems. Is it that? Or is it when black people say it's American racist culture that's causing this problem? Is it that? So is it culture or is it culture? For all you people who are only going to go 15 seconds into the video and even ask these questions after I got to it already. So, study shows that, black kids are once again now reading or doing arithmetic, math, too well. And you're going to have that the teachers, they're saying in these predominant areas of America where black people are predominant, Illinois, Georgia, Philadelphia, New York, stuff like that. Somehow those are the areas is just bad. Now, black people are going to say, black men in particular are going to go, listen, well, is this one of those things where this is happening predominantly to black boys? And now we're black people now all of a sudden because on the back end, black women are going to use this as see, we need help for women's empowerment kind of shtick, which is going on already. Or is this going to be one of those, you see, it's the black culture and the black people's culture that's holding them back. So I say it's a bit of both. One, you're going to take the direction of, okay, well, let me ask the question. When these kids are at home, is anybody studying with them, helping them go over their homework? Are these kids lying to their parents and saying they're doing fine when they're not, and then the parents find out when it's too late? That can happen also. But is this one of those situations where the girls are doing better than the boys in math and reading in these same black households, but the boys are the ones struggling because you put more emphasis on the girls learning? Or let me throw a curveball in there. The girls aren't doing as good as the boys in math and reading or STEM type of subjects. But they're networking better than the boys, and they're steering clear of those and having a high GPA. Thus, when they go to college, they're not getting in STEM because they're not ready anyway. Because they did the bare minimum in STEM classes and did the max work in social sciences. Let's just put it like that. Now, people could go, okay, well, maybe you got a point. And then again, the people go, see, that's their culture. True. Is it just black culture? Maybe. The Asians are doing better because their parents are more on them about their studies as far as STEM and reading concerned. You could say that. Are white people more and Hispanics? I think they, maybe. But let's get into this other part, because is it culture? Because, as black people are going to say, racism plays a factor. People are going to say, yeah, that's the victim mentality. Well, here's the thing. What race are the teachers predominantly? Non-black. Do those teachers tend to help the black students like they help the non-black students? No. Do those teachers, instead of help the black students, especially the black males, they create disciplinary issues for those students? Yes. Because those teachers don't want to necessarily teach those students. We talk in the same classroom where people can have the same exact actions and get treated differently, and those students pass the class and the other students fail? That happens. Are you talking about the same classrooms where teachers will give non-black students extra time to get it together and get it right? And I'm not talking about taking a retest or turning in your homework again after you messed it up. I'm talking about when the test is going on and when they're doing the work. I'm talking about the involvement between teacher and students. Do teachers just check out when they're involved with their black students? This happens more than we like to say. And people go, no, it's not. Yeah, actually it is. So my opinion, yeah, it's culture. And yeah, it's culture. Because if you're not going to get the work at home and you're not going to get the work in the school, then ultimately you're not going to get the work done, or you're not going to get good at it or proficient at it or actually grow. And ultimately, why pass these kids on to the next grade knowing you didn't teach these kids and knowing these kids didn't get tutelage in the home? Is that culture or is it culture? To me, it's a bad problem to have. But ultimately, it's more our problem than their problem, because guess what? It affects us more than them. That's the reality of it. So we're going to have to, attack this from both ends. So I'm done. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.